Hello fish fools, Jeff here. So this is my 20 long aquarium with Guppy on their hybrids, some platies, a ton of Malaysian trumpet snails, a ram's horn snail, Neocaridina shrimp, bladder snail in the back, there's a few of those. We have a nacris right there. Crypticorn lutea in the back, that plant. Java fern windalev on this Mopaniwood, and Anubias nana on the coconut hut, and a couple strands of Java moss that I'm going to take out because I don't want this tank getting filled with Java moss like some other tanks. Alright, so I'm showing this tank because I just did a water change and I put this super fat pregnant guppy in this breeder box. I haven't put any live bearers in a breeder box in a long time, but she's super huge and the males are harassing her, and I thought she'd be better off separated from the other fish so she could have her babies. And this tank doesn't really have plant cover much, and so yeah. And so I just put her in here, and looking from the top you can see how super fat and beefy she is, and right away upon putting her in here, she dropped a fry within minutes. It was above the divider here, maybe it dropped below. Swing it around this way. Alright, I do not see it below. Where is it? There it is. Right there. So, let's see how many she's going to have. I would expect she'd have a bunch. Well, I figure I'll come back tomorrow and this whole thing would figure be full of fry. So yeah, so this is the first fish that I added to this tank. She was a pregnant female I moved out of one of my 10-gallon tanks, and this is all her offspring. Almost all, with the exception of this male blue endler and that yellow endler. And then I ended up adding some juvenile platies that have now grown, and so of the three, I think at the time they were juveniles and I didn't know what sex they were, but it turns out that it's one male and two females, so that worked out because I preferred a trio like that. And there's the male right there. Got a podium. So, at some point, I could figure there'll be some platies babies in here. And this is a tank that not too long ago, I made a video showing the anacris that I added. So the plan was to just fill up the tank with an Aquarium. And I was going to just, let it grow and reach the top. Once it reaches the surface, I was going to clip it and then plant a stem. So I started with these 3 here. This one of the 3 did grow up and reach the surface, and I clipped it, and that's where that came from. And I would have kind of expected it to split off in 2 like stem plants do there, but off from the side it did. Yeah, so back when I initially put this guppy in here, I intended to separate the males and just leave virgin females in here to do selective breeding, but then I just kind of let it become a colony as it is. So now I think I'm going to sort of try that again, but let her have babies in here, and then take some virgin females to bring to my 5.5 gallon tank that has no fish in it right now, and then use that as a selective breeding tank. Yeah. Take a look from the top again, see if any others popped out maybe. Whoa. Getting all spazzed out. I don't see any more. Just that one in the back corner there so far. Alright. Well, I will provide an update later at some point. And that's it for now. And remember, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies. Thanks for watching.